Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I want to walk you through step by step on how to get sniper entries on lower time frames. But before we start, if you are new here, please click the subscribe button and check the notification icon so that anytime we post a new video like this, you'll be the first to be notified. And if you find value in this video, please give us a like, comment and share with your friends and families. Alright, welcome to Order Blocks Trading Group. Here we trade the order blocks plus market structure strategy. Like I said before, I want to walk you through step by step on how to get sniper entry on your lower time frame. So let's get started. Now, the first thing that you need as a trader, the first thing you need is a good understanding of market structure. You must have a good grasp of market structure for you to become successful in trading the forex market. If you don't have any idea about market structure, you seem to be lost in how to define your structure, please check our previous video on market structure. Now, look at these diagrams here. On the top left hand side, let's start from there. But before we start, let me make this point very clear. When we are talking about market structure, we are talking about three phases of structure. We are talking about an uptrend, a downtrend, and a sideways movement, which is known as consolidation. But in this video, we are concerned primarily with the uptrend and the downtrend, meaning we want to focus on trending markets only. Take a look at this diagram. For you to confirm a new trend, take note, for you to confirm a new trend, you need a double break of structure. Let me say it again. For a trend, a new trend to be confirmed as an established trend, you need a double break of structure. This diagram above here, market push down, push up to form a lower high, and push down to form a lower low, meaning that this is a downtrend pattern. But after forming the lower low, price pushed up and broke structure high here, this previous lower high. It broke it to make a new higher high. To so many traders, they look at the breaking of this structure here to form a new higher high as a trend change. That's wrong. That does not in any way confirm a trend change. That price broke structure once does not in any way confirm a trend change. And that is where many traders are making mistakes about these things. For you to confirm a trend as a new trend, you need double break of structure. I cannot emphasize that enough. So when price broke structure, even breaking structure the first time, there will be an OB sitting around here. There's an OB sitting around here. Now, depending on your risk appetite, you can decide to take the trade from the OB sitting here. But let me make it clear that the OB sitting here is not actually a high probability OB. Why is it? Simply because price can just come down, can simply come down and break the structure low here and continue going down, printing lower lows and lower highs. So, the first break of structure does not in any way confirm a trend change. I want you to know that. Ditto this second one here too. Price push up, came down to form a higher low, push up again, form a higher high. That is an uptrend pattern. This is an uptrend pattern. And then price came down, broke structural low here. This previous higher low here, it broke it to the downside. That price has broken the structure to the downside once does not in any way confirm that the trend has changed and that price will start going down. No. You need a double break of structure to confirm a trend. Look at the diagram below. This is what I mean by double break of structure. Look at price came down, price pushed down, made a lower high, made a lower low. And then when I had to break structure, that's number one break of structure. And then pull back, went up again to break the structure the second time. That is the kind of double break of structure that I'm telling you about now. So for you to confirm a trend, you need a double break of structure. Now let's go ahead. Let us assume that this is a 4-hour time frame. I'm talking about the diagram above here. This is 4-hour time frame. Now, when price broke this structure to the upside once, I told you there will be an OB sitting around here. Now, when price comes back to this OB, like I told you, the OB sitting here is not a high probability OB, but depending on your risk appetite, you can decide to enter the trade direct from here. But there are two disadvantages if you do so. Number one is this. The size of the 4-hour OB may be too large and it will greatly hamper your risk to reward. That's number one. That's why you need a sniper entry. Number two disadvantage is this. Like I told you, price can simply just come down and close below this structure low here and continue carrying on with the downtrend. That is why, because if you enter a trade from this your 4-hour OB directly, there is no form of confirmation that price will begin to rally up. There is no form of confirmation. Your sniper entry gives you that opportunity of confirmation. So, this is your 4-hour OB here. Now, when price comes into your 4-hour OB, as it touches your 4-hour OB, this is the way for you to take your sniper entry. Now, take note of this. Once price comes back to your 4-hour OB, you scale down to your lower time frame of your choice, maybe M5, M15, M30, H1, or whatever, 1 minute, whichever. You go to the lower time frame of your choice and begin to watch the structure. Now, this is the lower diagrams here, is the M5 or M15 OB, M15 time frame, let's assume. And price begins to come down, push down, made a lower high, made a lower low. Remember, this is a downtrend. This pattern is a downtrend. And then price comes into your 4-hour OB. This light blue box, is this your 4-hour OB? And so price comes into this 4-hour OB here on your M15 or M5 or whatever, whichever time frame, the lower time frame you choose to trade from. Price comes into the 4-hour OB. What you should be waiting for is to wait to see double break of structure on your lower time frame. I repeat, when price comes into your 4-hour OB on your lower time frame, what you need to look out for is double break of structure. Oh, can't you trade the first break of structure? Yes, you can. But as I told you earlier, it is a risk entry. So what you need to wait for as confirmation is double break of structure. Once price breaks the structure the second time, the OP sitting here after the second break of structure is a high probability OP. And so when you take your trade from that point of that location, it becomes a high probability OP. Does it mean that every trade you take on this after the second break of structure is going to be a win? No. That's not what we are saying. What we are saying is that you need to have rules in place if you want to become a successful trader in the Forex market. So, as price comes into your 4-hour OB, scale down to your lower time frame of your choice. What are you going to do with the lower time frame of your choice? You wait and see, or you wait to see double break of structure before you take a trade. Now, let's see some examples on our chart. Now look at this 4-hour OB. This is the 4-hour OB. This light blue box is the 4-hour OB. Why is it an OB there? Well, because here, market broke structure. Market broke structure here. Remember, I told you double break of structure. Look at this one. This is the first break of structure here. And here is the second break of structure. And your OB, like I have been saying, is the last opposite candle before the break of structure. So you mark it out. This light blue box is the 4-hour OB. Once price now returns to that OB, as it touches the OB, what are you supposed to do? You scale down to the lower time frame of your choice. Let's go to the lower time frame of, say, 5 minutes time frame and see what I'm telling you about. Let's go and check. Now, take a look at this. This is your 4-hour OB. I told you the light blue box is your 4-hour OB. So this is your 4-hour OB. Now, once price comes into your 4-hour OB, you need to start reading the structure. Now, look at it. Take a look. Price on your 4-hour OB printed these lows here. And then market came and broke the structure. That's the first break of structure. Look at it, where my cursor is. That's the first break of structure. I told you, wait for double break of structure. That's the first break of structure. Now, this is the second break of structure. Price came again. Look at my cursor. Price came again and broke the structure here. Look at it. This is the second break of structure. The OP sitting here. The blue candle sitting here is your OB. I told you, your OB is the last opposite candle before the break of structure. So this is the second break of structure. And the OP sitting here, the blue candle sitting here is your OB. So you mark that OB out as your lower time frame OB. Now look at what happened here. When price returned to that OB, your lower time frame OB, look at how it reacted and dropped aggressively. It dropped aggressively. Look at it. Now, if you were to take the trade directly from your 4-hour OB, your risk to reward will be greatly reduced because of the size of your 4-hour OB. I hope you are understanding what we are trying to say here. Now, let's look at some other examples. Let's look at some other examples. I want you to grasp this thing very well. Let's look at some other examples. Let's see USD Swiss franc. Let's see USD Swiss franc. Now take a look at this. Take a look at this. The light blue box is your 4-hour OB. Now look at it. Price broke structure here. Price push up, made a lower high here. Look at my cursor. Made a lower high. Look at my cursor here. Made a lower high here. And push up again. Then broke that structure. That's number one break of structure. It came down again to break structure the second time. Now, after it broke structure the second time, the bullish candle here before the break of structure is your OB. So you mark that one out. As price returns to your 4-hour OB, you scale down to the lower time frame of your choice. Remember the step by step I'm taking you through. You go to the lower time frame of your choice. In this case, we want to check out the 5 minutes and see. Now, this is your 4-hour OB. The light blue box is your 4-hour OB. Now look at what happens. I told you when price comes to your 4-hour OB, begin to read the structure. That's why I said you must be good at reading market structure. Look at it. This price made a higher low here and made a higher high here, or equal, relatively equal, but I think it is a higher high. So this is your higher low here. Price came down, broke this higher low. That is number one break of structure. And price pulled back and came back and broke the second structure here. Can you see that? Double break of structure. Now, the opposite candle that gave rise to this break of structure is your OB. So you mark that out as your lower time frame OB. Now, price now came back and tapped into our lower time frame OB, and look at how aggressive it dropped. Look at how it dropped. I hope you are getting value for this. Now, let's continue. Let's look at another example. Let's check out for another example if we can find one. Let's check out. Let's see if we can find one. Let's check AUD USD. Now, AUD USD. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is your 4-hour OB. The light blue box is your 4-hour OB. It's your 4-hour OB. Now, let's check. Let's see. Let me be sure. Let me be sure that, okay, that's your 4-hour OB. So let's check 15 minutes as our lower time frame. As price comes into the 4-hour OB, look at what happened here. This is your 4-hour OB. This OB down here. Remember, this is your OB down here. Okay, let's go back to that 4-hour for you to be sure that what I'm telling you is right. This is your 4-hour OB. This is your 4-hour OB that we are talking about. Now, as price move up and came back to that OB, immediately it touches the OB, you scale down to lower time frame of your choice. In this case, we scale down to 15 minutes. And look at what happened here on 15 minutes. Let me make it bigger for you to see. Now, look at it. Price came down into your 4-hour OB, this light blue box down here. It came into your 4-hour OB and then went up again to break this structure. Break this structure to the upside. That's the first break of structure. Take note, that's the first break of structure. It is not a confirmation that trend is changing, but it gives probability that, well, price may be changing trend. That's your first break of structure. You wait, and then price went up, retrace a bit, and then went ahead to break this second structure here. Look at your second structure. Look at it. Look at the second structure here. Price broke the second structure. Now, the last opposite candle before the break of structure is this red candle here. Look at the red candle. That becomes your lower time frame OB. So you mark that out. When price returned, it reacted off of that lower time frame OB. And look at how price exploded up aggressively. Look at how price exploded aggressively upward. Look at it. I hope you understand what we are trying to say here. The first thing that you need is your higher time frame for buyers. The second time frame that you need is the lower time frame of your choice. It could be 5 minutes, could be 1 minute, could be 15 minutes, could be whatever. What are you waiting for on your lower time frame? You are waiting for double break of structure for you to take your trade from. Well, guys, I hope you have value. You find value on this video. Well, if you enjoy the content of this video, please give us a like, comment and share with your friends and families. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification icon so that anytime we bring out a new video like this, you will be the first to be notified. Thanks, guys.